Grab your carrots and cue the meep meep. Sunsoft's Looney Tunes for the Game Boy is a platforming trip through slapstick chaos, Saturday morning cartoon charm, and more than a few surprises. Released during the golden age of handheld experimentation, Looney Tunes dares to shake things up by offering players control of a different iconic character in each of its 7 levels. It's a concept as bold as Taz at an all-you-can-eat buffet. And for the most part, it works. Each level features a new Looney Tunes star, and thankfully, these aren't just palette swaps. Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny stand out as the best of the bunch, thanks to their boomerang-like frisbee attacks. Time it right, and you can get multiple hits by bouncing it off enemies. It's satisfying and keeps the action flowing smoothly. On the opposite end of the spectrum, we have Tweety. Adorable, vulnerable, and tragically unarmed. His stage trades offense for evasion, requiring you to stay airborne and out of Sylvester's clutches. While you can't fight back, luring Sylvester into manholes offers a deviously fun form of revenge. It's a clever change of pace, even if it leaves you wishing for just one Acme brand mallet. Then there's Porky Pig, who soars into Super Mario Land territory with a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up segment. Call it imitation or inspiration. Either way, it's a blast. Dodging UFOs and Acme bombs gives Porky an unexpected hero moment, and we're here for it. Taz gets to do what he does best: spin, smash, and devour. His Tornado Rampage is pure cartoon catharsis. Though there's virtually no challenge, it's more of a palate-cleansing bonus stage than a real test of skill. Still, it's a fun diversion. Speedy Gonzales. Arguably the most disappointing character in the game. He moves fast, but is hampered by a laughably bad special attack. His arc-shaped star toss leaves him exposed and is only useful in most specific circumstances. You're better off just bouncing on enemies like Super Mario. Honestly, I was kind of expecting him to play like Sonic the Hedgehog, but then again, it was a time when Sega and Nintendo were at war, so. Roadrunner's auto-scrolling level is more rewarding, pitting him against a rocket-riding Wile E. Coyote in a chaotic boss battle full of anvils, boomerangs, bullet bill knockoffs, and what appears to be watermelon cluster bombs. Don't ask. It's frantic, funny, and easily one of the best designed encounters in the game. The boss roster is surprisingly creative. Daffy's underwater duel with a toy anglerfish, complete with a rotating wind-up key and googly eye bulge animations, wins points for sheer weirdness. Porky's air battle against Witch Hazel throws in a twist. She's not the real boss. That honor goes to her evil star, who attacks with bombs, kitchenware such as spoons, and homing forks. It's part Gradius, part Looney Tunes, all fun. Speedy squares off with Dracula in a boss fight straight out of Castlevania, with cape flaps, bat transformations, and all. While most of the fight is traditional platforming, there's a brief, glorious moment when Speedy's otherwise useless star attack actually works. It's oddly satisfying, like finding out a vending machine accepting your crumpled dollar on the first try. And finally, Bugs Bunny faces off with Elmer Fudd, who goes full Contra with spread shot blasts before losing his temper and bouncing around like a Mexican jumping bean. It's not the most difficult boss battle, but it's a fun capstone, and a decent challenge if you mix up attacks instead of spamming the bounce. Looney Tunes isn't just about character variety. The level design is impressively diverse too. The early jungle stage is visually bland, but picks up underwater, where bubbling coral reefs and curious fish breathe life into the environment. The city stage is chaotic and fun, complete with rogue pedestrians and flying projectiles. Big urban energy in an 8-bit package. The Cloud City level is the standout, with parallax scrolling and a sunset transition that adds a surprising amount of depth and atmosphere. It feels almost poetic for a game with exploding pumpkins and homing cutlery. Later levels include a death trap riddle pyramid that seems unsure if it's Egyptian or Mesoamerican. A gorgeously scrolling desert chase that captures the spirit of Roadrunner, and a spooky castle with eye-tracking skulls and spike-filled surprises straight out of Castlevania. The design is varied, creative, and just unhinged enough to feel authentically loony. Sprite work ranges from impressive to what happened here. Bugs, Daffy, Taz, and Roadrunner look fantastic. Others like Witch Hazel lose points for looking like a bootleg Halloween emoji. Still, Sunsoft makes up for it with bizarre original enemies like morbidly obese singing mummies, tiny kung fu mummies with Bruce Lee fly kicks, giant frogs on steroids, an armless gator who looks like he was drawn in MS Paint, and more. It's all so off the wall that it somehow fits. Audio-wise, the game hits the right notes. The music is cheerful and energetic, capturing the cartoon vibe without being annoying, a rare feat on Game Boy hardware. Sound effects are solid, even if it's nothing groundbreaking. Sunsoft's Looney Tunes is a surprisingly rich platformer that plays like a greatest hits reel of Game Boy gameplay mechanics. With each stage offering something new, it's hard to get bored even when things aren't perfectly polished. A few odd design choices and floaty jump physics keep it from reaching an all-time classic status, but its variety, humor, and charm carry it very far. Looney Tunes is an animated anthology of creative gameplay that's equal parts goofy and great. Whether you're platforming, flying, or outwitting kitchenware-wielding bosses, this Game Boy gem delivers more than a few laughs and even more fun. A hidden gem with personality, variety, and lots of Saturday morning cartoon energy. And that concludes my review of Looney Tunes on the original Game Boy. So I thank you all for watching. Love, peace, chicken grease.